On the plane, I suddenly noticed that a man had the number 0 above his head. I nervously told my mom that the man was going to have an accident that day. When the man heard me, he thought I was cursing him. Fortunately, my mom apologized to him and he calmed down. Just then, a young woman boarded the plane. There was also a 0 above her head. I stood up in confusion. Suddenly, I saw that every passenger in the cabin had the number 0 above their heads. My mom and I immediately realized that the plane might crash. That moment, the plane was preparing to take off on the runway. To save everyone, my mom told all the passengers about the emergency. Otherwise, everyone would die in a crash. Of course, no one believed her baseless claim. Then a flight attendant asked my mom what evidence she had to prove the plane would crash. I immediately stood up and explained that I had a superpower that allowed me to see how much life people had left. Because just before I arrived at the airport, I had seen a young woman on the street with a 0 above her head. At the time, I didn't know what it meant. She thought I was cursing her and quickly walked away. My mom criticized my behavior as being very rude, but suddenly that young woman got into an accident. After the passengers heard the story my mom and I told, they still refused to believe my words without scientific evidence. They even said my mom and I were bad luck. They demanded that the crew remove us from the plane. That moment, the captain heard about the situation in the cabin and came over. When I saw the number above his head, I became even more certain that something would happen to this flight. However, the captain thought I was questioning his flying skills. Facing everyone's complaints and not wanting to delay takeoff, he ordered my mom and me to get off the plane immediately. My mom and I wanted to persuade them once more. One man believed that I wasn't joking and temporarily chose to trust me. I then saw the 0 above his head suddenly disappear, so the three of us got off the plane together. Soon, the plane took off smoothly. My mom could only pray for the safety of the passengers. However, instead of appreciating our good intentions, passengers were very upset about our behavior. They even said they would post about us online. But the next second, Captain discovered that the front windshield had cracked. The operating system also malfunctioned. Only then did those people realize that what I had said was true.